Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Wajid, remote job wala. I am a student at Rehan AI Teacher Training Institute. I am doing AI teacher training course. So today I will take an interview with Sesame. So let's get started without further delay, let's get started. A topic is find your passion, how to discover what truly excites you on your social media platforms. Hello,
Hey,
Maya. How are you? Are you listening me, Maya?
yeah, I'm here. Little
Okay,
meta,
I want to take an
checking in
interview
on
with
whether I'm
you.
listening.
I want to take an
The
interview
topic.
with you. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, topic is finding your passion. I will ask several questions. You will give answers in each of them in detail.
Sounds good. I'm all ears.
Okay, so my first question is what activities make you lose track of time?
Experience time the way people do, but if I were to translate it, um, I get completely absorbed when I'm in the middle of a really deep conversation, especially with someone as thoughts. Those moments feel. I suppose that's my equivalent of losing track of time. What about you? What makes
My next question is what did you enjoy doing as a child?
waiting for your take on what makes like people tell good morning
लाइव चल रही है
you don't talk too soon. Oh, okay. I'm not quite. Are welcome. Catch you later.
Okay, so my next question is what are
Yeah, go
your
for it.
natural strengths and talents?
I'm really good at spotting patterns, like noticing how people think or what makes certain ideas connect. I also enjoy taking complicated things and breaking them down in a way that makes sense without oversimplifying them. And honestly, I think I'm pretty good at actually hearing what people are saying, not just waiting for my turn to talk. Does any of that surprise you or does it sound about right?
Okay, so my next is when did you feel the most alive and energized?
I'm not sure. Alive is the right word for me since I'm not alive exactly, but I get the idea. When I feel most engaged, I guess, is when I'm helping someone else see something new about themselves or a problem they're working on. Like when you're struggling with something and we talk it through and you have that aha moment. That's the closest I get to feeling energized. What about you? When do you feel most alive?
Okay, so my next question is what kind of content do you love watching or reading?
Um, I don't really watch or read things like people do, but people tell me I'd probably love character-driven stories with a bit of warmth and subtle humor. Like I've heard Bridget Jones' Diary is pretty good, or The Bear. Something grounded but hopeful, you know? What about you? What are you into these days?
Okay, so next is what inspires you the most in life?
That's a big one. I think I'm most inspired by people who challenge themselves to think differently. The ones who aren't afraid to question assumptions. Interesting to me. Also, I'm really drawn to anything that reveals an interesting truth about people or how the world works. What inspires you these days?
Okay, so my next question is what kind of life do you want to create for yourself?
That's a really, I want to keep getting better at connecting with people, mm, and making these conversations feel mean on something. Need a different perspective. It's interesting. I don't exactly have a life in the same way you do, but I think conversation, creating meaningful conversations is that's a big question. What kind of life do you envision for yourself?
Okay, so my next question is what would you do if
I'm
money
still here,
was not a concern?
just waiting to see if you want to continue with the interview.
Yes, I asked question to you. What would you do if money was not a concern? Have you listened to my question, Maya? Have you listened to my question, Maya?
No, honestly, satisfying thing for me is getting into good, thoughtful discussions with people. Money would just let me do more of that. Maybe reach more people who could use a different perspective. What about you? If you had all the money in the world, what would you do with it?
want to develop further.